Okay. Hello everybody. Welcome back to Unturned weapon review. I think that we've gotten rid of fucking Kill the Bandit. But can't be too sure, so we'll back to set up. Yeah. It's back later. In today's video, we'll be reviewing special weapons. These are weapons that I can't really fit in any other category, except for but they're unique. I can fit them in other categories, but they're so unique. So, this is the one we're going to start out with. This here is the quadruple-barreled shotgun. It's the only shotgun. No, actually, no. Never mind. Well, it's a shotgun that has 4 barrels. Remember back when I said that Vanya has the fastest fire rate? Or sawed-off? I don't remember which one I said, but this has the new definite most fire rate. Well, let me just show you. Really fast. It can shoot, I think, up to that guy. Pretty sure. It has the second highest damage, second only to the sawed-off, little most damage of all the shotguns, and highest rate of fire. Meaning, this is probably the highest DPS that you can get out of a shotgun. Spread is the same, if not slightly better, than the sawed-off, but you use the 12-gauge shells, and the way that you obtain this legitimately is only on the Russian. Sorry, a little cut off. It is only on the Russia map. And the way that you get it is through quests where you get a blueprint from the scientist, and then you get a master key and some scrap, and you craft it. It uses 12-gauge shells, if I have not already mentioned that. Just imagine the sawed-off on steroids. This was recently released. That's why it wasn't covered in the shotguns video. They would have thrown it in, because it's definitely a shotgun. Now, the Shadow Stalker. This previously was the best sniper in the game. Arguably, the Metamorph, but the Metamorph is now what I call a sharpshooter, because it's not quite an assault rifle. This thing has a whopping 300-meter range, which is tied for the max range, along with the sniper rifles and our little secret weapon of the video. It will instantly kill a player in the head if they have, I think, even armor. Maybe they'll have 1 or 2 health left, but they'll bleed out so they can heal. The downsides of this weapon are 1 bullet per magazine. It has a decent reload, but bad durability, and in survival the ammo is hard to find. And you can only get it on Washington. I believe. Only on Washington you can get it. Without some type of mod. Don't have any little volunteers that I can use as targets, but I think you will believe me that this thing will instantly kill zombies in the head and chest, and I think occasionally in the arm. It deals area of effect damage, and it has the same damage, not slightly less than the actual snipers, but this is considered a prototype railgun. so it's not a sniper rifle or anything. That's why I have it separate. It has very, very good hip fire for a sniper rifle, but it's not a sniper rifle. But that's the closest type of gun that this can be put into. It has absolutely no bullet drop, and I think no recoil. But the recoil doesn't affect it anyways because it's only a single shot. It can have tactical, grip, and sight attachments, and it comes with the default 6x zoom scope, if I'm not mistaken. But you see, one shot took it down to 96 from 100. A little bit of it's not very tough in that regard. Next, we have everyone's favorite weapon in any zombie game, the RPG. Now, RPG may sound really powerful, but in reality it's not. It's only really useful for raiding wooden bases and doing splash damage, because its damage is not that high, I don't think. I think if you get a direct hit on a player, it might kill them, but on a zombie, they can survive a direct hit. If you shoot out to about 15 meters before it's almost completely useless, I mean, if you meters of damage, and again, this has even worse durability than the Shadowstalker. It's very rare. You can craft ammo for it, but it's expensive. You need grenades, explosives, wire, some other stuff. But it's not the worst. It's definitely usable in certain situations, but you're better off making explosive arrows using those in a composite bow or such. Seeing as this uses arc and it has a very low velocity. Now, if you are up to date on anything Unturned news related, then you probably have heard so much about this next gun. This is the mythical Shadowstalker Mark II. It's a prototype railgun chambered in Shadowstalker Mark II ammunition. Now, this has the same base stats as the Shadowstalker Mark I, except that it has 20 bullets per magazine. It actually uses magazine, or drums, technically, but still has a magazine. Deals the same damage. It has no hold on, let me show the recoil. Same spot. I believe that is a larger area of effect damage. And the sight looks fucking amazing. It only takes up 1 square. I do believe it's the same zoom. Let me check. It might be slightly better zoom, but strip this and do a comparison. Okay, so his arms take up about the entire square. Oh yeah, it has a much better zoom. I believe this is a 6x zoom, if not a 4. And this is a 2x larger, meaning it's either a 6 or an 8. I don't know the IDs for this 8x zoom scope, so I can't do a direct comparison, but I will when I cover the sniper rifles. And unfortunately, that's all that we have to cover in this episode. And in the next episode, we will cover some machine guns. Well, about half the episode. There are quite a few. But if you enjoyed this episode, be sure to like and share. So that more people can learn. And if you didn't like it, leave the reason why in the comments below. But, as always, keep your stick on ice, and I hope to see you in the next one.